Is welcome to our YouTube channel. We're talking about an interesting topic today. We've seen things that's happening in recent time. We've come out today to discuss in depth on this topic. First of all, I'm Favor Crowns, like you popularly know, and here are my guys with me. Individually, we're going to be taking turns on this topic: the contemporary understanding of love, how it has affected the longevity of relationship and marriage. First of all, we need to lay a foundation of the meaning of love. Then we now understand how the people, or the Gen Zs as they are called, understand what the word love means. Then we see the longevity of their understanding. Is it sustainable? Is it the reason why we have short-term relationship today? Is it the reason why relationships are not staying longer as it used to? So first of all, love is sacrificial. Love is understanding. Love is a choice. More importantly, I think the aspect of love being a choice is what people have not really delved into. Because now, if I say I love somebody, I'm choosing to love that person. So when I'm choosing that person, it means that irrespective of what comes out of it, I'm ready to embrace the choice I've made. He said, for God so loved the world that he gave. He chose to love the world. So he decided to give. You get me? Love is sacrificial, like I said. He sacrificed because he gave. Now that part is where we are missing in our contemporary days. Love for the now is selfish. Love for the now is self-centered. Love for the now is must benefit me, or it doesn't benefit any other person. So I must first of all be considered. I myself has to be considered first before. If it's not beneficial to me, then I cannot love. That's what I've seen from this present contemporary, right? People like to see the benefit. If it's not benefiting them, they're not going to. I'm not saying it's wrong for you to expect that your love should benefit you, but if love is sacrifice, then it's not first of all beneficial. You understand me?
Yes.
It's not first of all beneficial. Another thing I want to talk about love is understanding. Love is understanding. You must understand the essence of this person you are loving. You must understand the originality of this person you are loving. You must understand the background of this person you are loving. You must understand the character of this person you are loving. Then also you must understand the trauma of this person you are choosing to love. Whether you like it or not, we all have what we are battling with. So if you can see them from the perspective of what they are battling with, I think you will love them beyond what you see. I would like to leave this to my brother Jay to give us what he has to say on this topic, the contemporary understanding of love as it has affected relationship, the longevity of relationship. Brother Jay.
Hello guys, this is Jay Hobbs. Well, as brother Favor Crowns did say, love really needs understanding. Sometimes you can't actually just fall in love with someone because you're trying to benefit from them, or maybe you might be in a state of being in a relationship with someone because you are hurt, or you might be going through a situation, and that like he said, love is a choice, and love is an understanding. And of course, to add on that, love is God. God is love. Yeah, so I would really say that you should really get to understand the person that you are falling in love with. Mostly important, understanding. Because I've also been in a situation whereby through experiences I've made mistakes whereby I actually make wrong choices, being with people that I don't understand, and thinking that I know, which I didn't know, but we grow through the experiences. So yeah, as for me, I would say love is understanding.
All right.
And I would give to my brother here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I go by the name of Tammy. Brother Favor has dealt well when it comes to love, but he missed one. Love is caring. You know, if you don't care for the person, you won't love the person. If you don't care for the person, you won't understand the person. If you're not willing to, it's not gonna. When it comes from within, right? You said about trauma. Yes, in South Africa it's big when it comes to the females, and if you're not willing to understand that part of the trauma and amend into it, you'll never love the person. And if you see the person through the mistakes, you will never love the person. Brother Favor has dealt well into it. I decided to add this. Then I pass it on to my brother Mulundi.
Thank you very much. I go by Mulundi. In my own understanding, when we're talking about love, love is that's this topic here. Love is something really hard these days. When you look at the atmosphere these days, people that don't love actually, they go for the benefits of that certain person, which means they love the benefit, they don't love that person. And firstly, mistakes we make every time as guys, we tend to ignore ourselves and love the next person, whereby we're making a mistake. You have to love yourself first before you will be able to love the next person. You understand? So most of the time we just go astray on that issue. So on my understanding, love, it's understanding each other and knowing the values of each other, so you can know where you're going. Because sometimes you love someone whereby that someone is not on the same page with you. She is wishing for something different, you're wishing for something different. So you're not gonna make it, you're not, because you're going different ways. So understanding is very, very vital. That's what I can add. I can pass it to my brother Precious.
All right. My name is Precious, and I believe everyone has spoken very beautiful. I just kept on having one word in my heart: love is unconditional, which is why love is true, and is the only true covenant of death. Meaning that before you start loving, you have died. While you are loving, you keep on dying. The deeper you go in love, you are no longer alive. It is now you guys that are alive. That's why it says two will come and become one. So for me, love is a part of death, meaning I'm choosing to say I no longer want to go after just what I want, what I need, because I have now understood what I want, what I need. Like he said, love is an understanding. So like my brother Mlondi said, you need to love yourself. So for me to have been able to die for others, it means I have seen myself go to different stems of things, and I still chose to go for myself. Meaning I was depressed at some point, I was down at some point, but I chose myself and I chose the future in front of me. So now I can be able to understand when I choose a person, no matter the decision, I actually have the capability to make that decision. So for me, love is, like he also said, a choice, but not just a choice, because in choices it means we have options.
Okay.
So it is a strong decision that you keep on making daily. I commit myself to you, not because you are fine today and you were not fine yesterday and you'll be better tomorrow, but because in any way you are, I have chosen you. Just the same way you choose yourself in situations. So hence your first understanding of love must come from your self-love for yourself, and your second understanding of love now begins to become deeper from your love for God. Hence, like he said, God is love. So if you don't have love as God and you don't understand the love of God, you can't really dwell in it, because now, like all the things we have stated, these are actions. None of them is a feeling. A decision is an action. A patience, action. Kindness, action. Caring, action. So, but the generation now, going to the topic of how it has affected longevity now, is because many people go into relationships with the mind of benefits, with the mind of, I'm making this choice for this season. Actually, there are people that go into relationship just to see.
Just to see.
Just to see, let's see. And relationship is not a test of waters. It's not a place to come and play games. It means a place I want to open up. Love is vulnerability. It means I am vulnerable to you as you are vulnerable to me. The reason why God can quickly jump to your answer, because he is not vulnerable to you. You're not more special than the rest of the children, but he loves you. So he's vulnerable to you. The same reason a parent will love their child and go through different occasions of things to get their child to get whatever they want to have, especially when they love their child. So for me, I believe so much that love is a strong decision that you must make daily. It's a commitment to death. That is one thing that is always in my head. It's a commitment. So once I say I'm loving, I am committing myself even unto death. Love is the only thing you have even when you are dying.
Ooh,
That was great. That was powerful.
say vulnerability. If I'm not vulnerable to you, I can't open up to you.
Yes, sir.
And if I cannot open up to you, you can't understand me. Right? Now, where I want to go now is when you now understand my vulnerability, I don't expect you to use it against me.
Come on.
All I need from you is reassurance. Is keep telling me that despite the fact that I know these flaws about you, I'm not leaving you.
Yes, sir. True. Yes, sir.
I'm not leaving you, bruh. Sis, I'm not leaving you. I am here for you. A daily, continually, like what you say, because if you don't keep reassuring me, I can wake up one day and say, oh, I think this thing you know about me is getting to him. He no longer loves me. You can only clear that thought from me by reassuring me. And one thing that we don't understand is we think reassurance is only needed by women.
No. Yes. I'm with you, dear. All right.
Reassurance is not only for women. I as a man need reassurance. Yes, you as a man, you need reassurance. And one thing people don't know is that we are as emotional as every woman.
Yes.
It's just that we don't display it. We keep it to ourselves because of our title as a man. We need that constant reassurance also. You get my point? Reassurance is one factor that determines longevity. And I think because of the short-term interest of our contemporary love, we lack that place of reassurance.
Yes, sir.
And because of that selfish gains, we don't have the grace to keep it going. So what I said is, reassurance is one of the things that makes the longevity or sustain the longevity of relationship. And another thing why the relationship doesn't last long is because my selfish interest is not being met. Your selfish interest is not being met. So I know, it's time for me to pack out. All right?
Yes.
So on the next episode, we're going to be talking about, is it good to have selfish interest in relationship? Because for me, I think it's also good to have selfish interest in relationship. I'm going to work on that side, but on the next episode. Because why? It is selfish interest that keeps you going.
There's a reason.
So why the longevity of the relationship will not continue is because my selfish interest is not being met. So I cannot stay because my interest is not being met. So that is why we need to understand the reason why this other person is in this relationship and why I'm in the relationship. I will continue intentionally keep meeting your needs and you intentionally keep meeting my needs, guys, so we can keep our relationship going. Nobody starts a business without aiming to gain. Guys, we're going to see you in the next episode. We're going to be unleashing this. This is just a tip of an iceberg. Please stay tuned. Catch us up on the next episode and we're going to elaborate more with my guys here. See you guys
On the next episode.
on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.